Coming would help me here, please. Hereupon, call the 24th AGM of the Oga Association meeting to order. Now, the invitation by our President, Mr. Michael James. Okay. All the time. I shall be ready. God, our Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together at this annual general meeting at the Lake Memorial School. Even as we come into your presence, we ask you to be amongst us and to be that guiding force and that light which propels all our activities, both as a school and as an alumni. We ask you to sit wisely on our midst so that our deliberations may work to your honor and your glory. Lord, we thank you for the gift of this wonderful alumni association and for the good work which they do. And we ask you to bless this loving relationship, not just for this year, but through the life and the history of this our beloved institution. All this we ask in your most holy and your precious name. Amen. Please stand. We have the school song now. I request the young Georgians behind to come and please take your honorable seats. Georgians, it gives me an immense pleasure to be here on this dais to give you the President's address at the 24th annual reunion of the Old Georgians Association of the Lake Memorial School. Mr. Norman Wood, Chairman of the Board, members of the Board, our Patron and Principal, Mr. Michael James, my dear office bearers, and committee executive members of the ODA, my fellow Georgians, their spouses and children, the students of Lake Law, who constitute the future Georgians. On behalf of the OGA, I will welcome you all to the 24th AGM of the Old Georgians Association. We have traveled from far and near to be here this weekend for various reasons, to renew and strengthen our friendship and the Georgian bond, to meet and socialize with our classmates and schoolmates. But above all, the primary motivating factor for us to assemble here today is to share ideas, develop plans and strategies that will help make Lake Memorial School one of the finest schools in our country. A year ago,
you expressed confidence in me by electing me as the president of the association. You gave me the mandate to lead this organization and build on the solid foundation that had been laid by earlier presidents of our association. On your behalf and on my own behalf, I wish to express my sincere thanks to our executive officers for their commitment and dedicated services to our organization during the past year. I am sure that I can continue to count on them and their dedication and efforts during our second year of office, as you are all aware that we are getting into the centenary year. The past year would not have been possible with the diligent planning and backing by the untiring efforts of the committee and other involved Georgians. During the past 3 months or so, these Georgians spent several hours in preparation for the 24th annual reunion. We owe them our gratitude and sincere thanks. Today, I express the association's gratitude to those who have unlimitedly served the Georgian cause by a token of love and appreciation that we hold them to. In this reunion, as we joyfully celebrate our 24th milestone with pride, I stand before you to report that the state of the whole Georgian Association is very strong. Very shortly, I will highlight some of the major accomplishments during the year and the challenges and targets we have set for ourselves in our second year of office and to lay out our plans and strategies. Next year will be the 25th anniversary of our association as well as the centenary year of the school. Expectations run high and we welcome the responsibilities it entails. Our enthusiasm and excitement that is shown today will have to be sustained to ensure our associations grow from here. The Georgian movement is an experience of joy, yet it will place additional burden on our time, our financial resources, and our social commitment if we are to accomplish our objectives. These factors still govern many alumni organizations and more so far ours, which stands as the frontier standard of reference amongst all other alumni associations. During the course of these 2.5 decades of our association has accomplished much, yet the litmus test lies in its performance in its 25th year of existence, which coincides with the centenary of the school. A lot is expected from us, the least of it being the infrastructure contribution that we expect to accomplish shortly. While many Georgians have come forward to contribute with their money to the Centenary Committee Fund, progress in this front is unduly delayed. Starting from tomorrow, we lose our grace period. Much more will be expected from us, and I'm sure Georgians will rise to the occasion and to make the centenary of our school the best that can be. As you all know that next year we need a lot of funds to have this centenary to be celebrated as part of the OGA. We request all Georgians to contribute to the best. And I just, during the last LCC meet, we have started that all Georgians will pay 2,000 every month and it will be there for another 12 months, so it will become 25,000 rupees each. Tuski has already started it. Jayshree has started it. And I have just credited yesterday 25,000 rupees from my account. And I plan to give totally 1 lakh to this centenary fund of the OGA. I request all like-minded Georgians to please do their best and get in more sponsors, which we will be all discussing in times to come. A small example I would like to quote to you all is, during this OGA stadium, which was being done in 2006-07, we had a plan for around 15,000 square foot, Then after discussions and deliberately we made it to around 23,500 square foot. We fell short from the budget of 20 lakhs and exceeded to 36 lakhs. And we had, in the closing end, we found that we had some 4-5 lakhs of shortage. Believe me, Mr. Tamil had given me the confidence, and I just went and met some few parents of the Georgians who just finished and who were there. And believe me, 7 people gave me 5 lakhs, and it just happened half a day. I hope the whole team will know for all this. So we do go with a goal. I'm very sure there are a lot of people around us who are willing to donate and sponsor for a cause, and for this school, I'm sure a lot of people will be proud to give. The targets and accomplishments for the year. The Old Georgian Association has joined hands with the management of the school in a complimentary manner to celebrate the centenary of the school. From the association side, we have formed a centenary committee headed by Georgian Sayyidata Bhaskar, which will coordinate the school's management to assist in the centenary celebrations next year. One of the major concerns of the OGA is to keep the objectives of the founders and the management of the school alive, and we have campaigned with some success in this. It is a matter of pride to state that Ms. Deljane Matthews, wife of late Georgian Neville Matthews, has committed to sponsor the education of one deserving student, the foundation student, with a sponsorship of 1,000 Canadian dollars every year. We request more such things to come forward. By thanking Ms. Deljane Matthews, our association will spearhead the movement to gather more sponsorships worldwide to attain the goal set by our founder, Reverend Reed. It is not only the duty of our association to uphold strength and unify the spirit of the Georgian alumni body, but that our organization does not trespass outside of its province when it seeks to have a share in creating and sustaining the alumni movement amongst the Georgians, and the school and its management, that all its members as such shall learn to love the school and go out as alumni with devotion to the alma mater. Before I conclude, I urge every Georgian to identify one thing you can do to make the centenary celebrations of the school a resounding success. We need your inputs and concerted efforts to make this a landmark event in the history of our school. I hope you all know that the next centenary year is going to be a great time, and we will not be there to see the next century after that. So we will request all of you all to put in your ideas and just give it to us, so we'll just see how it goes ahead. We need you to see a practical demonstration of your collective support and cooperation to move forward. The constructive criticisms and progressive ideas are welcome to advance the objectives of our association. Finally, as we celebrate these 72 hours of Georgian fraternity and childhood experience, let us always remember the solid education and moral foundation that Laidlaw gave us, which has contributed in no small measure in making us who we are today. In recognition of that, let us resolve to do whatever we can to advance the aspirations and objectives of our school and those of our association. That should be our goal, that will be our legacy to the school. And you can see it this year, we have Georgians from Australia, Noel French, who is the 1969 head boy, has traveled close to 13,000 kilometers just for the reunion. You can see the commitment on that. Next is Debbie Taylor, who's in the 70s. She's also come here. Darren South, 70s. Conrad DeCosta. Sharon Newell, Shirley Abraham from Dubai. And Imran Said from Dubai. I hope I have not left anybody who has come from far. Oh, okay. Oh, God, I don't get your names, but thank you all for coming, and surely I'm sorry if I have left anything. And guys who have come from Bombay, what? I have come from Pune and all that. Thanks for making it. And if I've left anything, I'm sorry. But any changes or any approval? This circle is done. The present 12 passed out old Georgians, please come and join us. I request you all to bring your friends also together. Former President Ratna Shekhar has passed it and seconded by Paul Chater. I request them to minute. Former Secretary, sorry. I request them to minute this. Now is the annual report by my Guruji Secretary Baba Praveen Pujara.
Members of the dais, friends in front. My 70 years age was the first time I partook in a profession gathering. If I make any spelling mistakes during my please forgive me. I asked Tamil, a very good friend of mine, to prepare my report. He took a lot of pain to do it, but half the words I could not pronounce and the other half I couldn't understand. So I made my own. The ceremony has been very strong under the leadership of Jay. Had 6 executive meetings at Kutralam, Madikana and Sivakasi. The balance at the OTA then Kuno. Where the attendance was more than 40 to 60 OTAs. 4 century company meetings with good attendance under the leadership of Tuski, one at the school and the rest at OTA. Offsite reunion, which brings all OGs together with a lot of tradition, fun, bringing back, I'm shivering, bringing back good old memories of the school. Reunions were held at Kodaikanal, 100 degrees to come, but only 50 landed with the families. Had an excellent time over there. The other at Bali, organized by Carol, Driving South, was great and many OGs from India were present and it was an excellent event. Dubai, Admiral Shirley Ibrahim Said, took full responsibility and made sure that we all had a great time and we did. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore, Australia, Atlanta, OGs have regular gatherings, something like a mini reunion, where all enjoy themselves, which is something great. OGA happened December 2012 was a great success under the leadership of Kanal. The funds, profit received is spent on infrastructure of the school. Last year communication was excellent. We had 1,154 registered in around 34 countries. and 2,544 on the Facebook. The big thanks to Tuski and Thomas Abraham who was responsible for the wonderful work. Souvenir, a special thanks to Tuski and Baki for the great contribution which are going to witness during the reunion. Request all members to buy personally and also online. This year, many OTAs have joined as life members. Thanks to our principal patrons to Michael James. We have 304 life members. As of today, who will be given a membership card. And all those who are newly joined will get a cake. OTA Karthikeyan is in charge. I would like to thank our patron principal, Mr. Michael James, for the cooperation, and a special thanks to our chairman, Robert Wood, and all the board members for all the support given. Not forgetting the staff of the school, Mrs. Hema, Aaron, Rina, who have always supported the OTA with a wonderful work. Before I end, this is something you also hear. I would fail in my duty if I don't recognize one person who has got money towards the April running again, which is none other than our beloved Tamil. I request Tamil to please come up on the stage and collect the memento from all OTAs. I request all past presidents and secretaries to please come up on the stage to kindly hand over the memento. All past presidents and secretaries would all be come up. Sheila. Please. Tata. And I would also like to thank all OTAs and the committee and the board for giving me so much help during my secretary. Thank you. With the permission of the board and all OTAs, I am bestowing the title of the Statue of OTA, Tamil.
In moments like this, what we would like to say is inversely proportional to the flow of words that normally we can. It's been many decades since I was accidentally taught as a student to this school. Must be over 4 decades, 1969. Our entire family studied in Cliff School, and all my cousins and siblings were given admission in Lawrence School.
I was the only student who failed the Lawrence exam, and therefore my uncle had no other option but to ask his personal friend Sam Zachariah to convince Mr. Hammock to take me in as a boarder in 1969 in 4th standard. Something that I never forget is that within those few years that I had spent here from 1969 to 1976 was something that transformed my life. What St. George's has given me, nothing can take away or cannot be greater or expressed in any other manner. And what I am trying to give back to the institution is far, far minute and minuscule in comparison to what this institution has given to me to lead this life in the way that I do so now. If I hold the presence of any stage, or if I am able to command the respect of my peers, if I am able to make my presence be felt in any organization, if any Lawrence come to me, a major part of that and its benefit and its credit goes to my teachers, starting from Mr. Study till Mr. Hammock and to this institution. I bow my head now before them. I work not for any recognition, I work not for any awards, I work not for any other cause other than for the simple reason I hope and wish that I can give back a small amount of what this great institution has done for me. I am humbled today and thank you very much for the recognition that the team has accorded me. Thank you very much.
Hello. Gentlemen, in my speech about what remained that time, the idea of this was given to me coming from none other than my best friend, Mr. Shekhar. He gave me the idea and I implemented it. Thank you, Shekhar.
The next on the agenda is the Patrons Alumni Address.
Dear friends, boys and girls, I don't think much more can be said from this platform that hasn't already been said this afternoon. But as mentioned, there's something that I'd like to just reiterate, and as you're here over the next 3 days, which I'd really like you to take to heart, and that is the consistency of your association and the commitment with which you bond together will always have very far-reaching consequences and effects and make an impact upon the life of those of us currently and actively involved in the growth of this institution. And that is an onerous task that you carry upon your shoulders. It is something that I have not seen in any other institutions, and indeed I have traveled across the world to many countries and seen many schools and many alumni associations. And While they work at different levels of loyalty and commitment, most tend to end up with lip service. But in the very, very short span that I have been here, I have seen the dedication and the commitment and the intense involvement and the great love that you have for your alma mater. And I think this is what typifies the bond and the relationship between the past and the present. And I would like to take this opportunity on this platform to thank you for that bond. And may that bond with each day, each association, and each reunion, each president, each secretary, each principal, each outgoing batch of pupils, may it grow stronger and stronger. As people tonight are sitting and watching in the USA, in Sri Lanka, or London, or even in Australia, what's happening is truly what we call a global family. That's actually happened for the first time in the history of St. George's. And that's what has brought everyone, our pupils here to my right, and our alumni here to my left, and all those parents and well-wishers and those who love the school watching. So I think today is an historic day for this school. And even as we enter our 100th year, I'm sure that the plans and the involvement of the alumni is much looked forward to, your commitment, and whatever discussions we have, both at associations and reunions like this or at executive committee meetings, we take it on board and we're looking forward to your continued support and your continued love for the school. Thank you very much on behalf of the staff and the pupils of this school.
Next on the agenda is the Finance Committee report, Mr. Ekati.
Good evening, everyone. Receipts and payments account from 1st April 2012 to 31st March 2013. On the receipts column, to opening balance, page number 16. To opening balance, State Bank of India, SB account 2,76,406, ICICI Bank 8,890, Reunion registration charges, FEDRATE and raffle collection. For the last year, this is for 2012. 12,49,256. From bank interest 10,166 to life membership fees 60,000. Total of 16,04,718. Payments, bank charges 1,061, reunion expenses 1,40,400, raffle expenses 1,43,000, printing and stationery 10,400, OJ auditorium building account 1,50,000, miscellaneous expenses 1,500, closing balance State Bank of India SB account 11,58,357. Income and expenditure account for the year end 31st March 2013. Expenditures, bank charges 1,061, miscellaneous expenses 1,500, printing and stationery 10,400, net surplus 10,23,061. Kindly make note as a printing mistake. The total is 10,36,022, not 13,06,022. Sorry for the error. On the income side, reunion registration charges collected 9,65,856, bank interest 10,166, life membership fee 60,000. Any doubts? So shall we pass it? Can I have a proposal? Vikram Chitrajan proposes and seconded by Narayan. Thank you.
Dear Georgians, you are enjoying your dessert, which is typical Georgian money pudding. Please note there will be one coin in all the pudding. If you are lucky, you will get a coin, but the coin should have number 12. Number 12 is the first prize. Today we will be given to all the students also. Number 12, if you have number 12, you can come and collect the prize from our patron, which will be the first prize. Number 11 and 2. Number 11 and 2 will be the second prize. And number 8, 14 and 20 will be the third prize. Can you get prize yourself 11? Yeah, please hold the coins. Let me repeat the numbers. The prizes are on the way from the office. The prizes are, for third prize, you will have a coin which says number 8, number 14 or number 20. Second prize will be 11 and 2. Oh, good. And first prize will be number 12. Number 12.
Interesting report by the committee head. I request the LCC committee head, Law Law Centenary committee head, Mr. Sailendra Bhaskar, to come and give his inputs about all the discussions we had in the past. Since I think we started the first in October, we had around 4 meetings, so he'll give you a lot of inputs about what's happening and what's going.
Good evening, everybody. And after that money pudding, I think it's going to be difficult to stay awake. I'll try to keep you guys awake. My report is about the plans that we have for the centenary. We constituted a little committee which we call the Law Centenary Committee, which consists of about 24 people from across the Georgian fraternity who were supposed to meet on a regular basis and propose plans for the centenary and work on implementing those plans. We've had all of 4 LCC meetings, and I'm happy to say that the attendance at the LCC meetings is simply fantastic. We've almost always had more than 35 to 40 Georgians traveling from all over just to be at the Law Centenary Committee meetings, and the meetings have been extremely productive, if I may say so. Some of the conclusions that we have come to at these committee meetings are: one is to implement or rather get done a bust of Reverend Reunion, the founder principal of the school, since there's really nothing on the campus to remember him by other than the fact that we have a Reunion Hall. So the plan was to get a bronze bust done of Reverend Reunion and place it at a vantage point on the campus. The Old Georgian Association will fund this through fundraising over the next few months. It's likely to cost us about 6.5 lakhs, and it should be ready well in time for the centenary. We also have been talking about a centenary walkway that we'd like to construct from the school flat down to the OTA auditorium and dining hall. Since that tends to get rather slippery during the monsoons, the plan is to lay a walkway similar to the one that we have between the school and the old office on the Fork Roads, the junction here. This is also going to be an opportunity for old Georgians as well as present Georgians to actually have tiles with their names imprinted on these tiles to pave the walkway from the school flat down to. It's also one way of fundraising for us as well as a way of leaving memories of yourself and old Georgians back at the school. In addition to this, we've also been working on a coffee table book which we will bring out before the centenary, and it will be available for old Georgians, present Georgians, parents and just about anybody else. We have a very active team working on this coffee table book. The coffee table book is coming out pretty nicely. Mr. Michael James and Mimi Tichavia are the key people putting together the content, and I believe that we should have this thing ready by, I would say, March, April of 2014. In addition to some of these plans, we also have been talking about a commemorative stamp, a centenary commemorative stamp that we'd like to have released sometime in the centenary year. We've put in our application to the Department of Posts for this, and I'm happy to tell you that yesterday we got a letter from the Minister for Information, Kapil Sibal, telling us that our commemorative stamp application has been put up to the flattering committee, which meets in November to decide on whether they will allow us to have our commemorative stamp or not. And we are reasonably confident that we will have a 5 rupee commemorative stamp that will be available, and the first day covers as well as a blown-up version of the stamp will also be available. There are a few other projects that we have in mind, one of which was to also work on the live streaming concept of having the centenary go out live to people who can't attend. This is a fantastic experiment, if you ask me, because it's given us a lot of ideas on what can go wrong. I've been getting continuous messages from different people in different parts of the world telling me about various things about the live streaming. Most of them are quite happy with it, but some of them don't like the crows cawing in the background. Okay. They say you have to do something about it because it's mixing up with the audio. Others say that there are sometimes issues with the audio. Yet others say that you need to use Internet Explorer to view it because if you try using Firefox or any of the other browsers, they seem to need a security certificate to access this. Anyway, these are things that we will fine-tune before the centenary, and for the centenary we'll have definitely multiple cameras and possibly mobile cameras so that we can cover the campus rather than just a fixed camera like we did this time around. Anyway, congratulations to the team in school, the principal for having organized all this, the live streaming, and thank you very much.
Next agenda. In December, I would like the Georgians here to come up with some ideas. As you know, last year we had it in Kodai. We had a lovely time, but the strength was a little less. Tuski really shows a wonderful place, the Hill Country Resorts. It was an awesome place the first week of December. A crowd close to 50 members. they had a lot of fun and frolic. So prior to that, we had the yoga card organized by the Tirupur chapter headed by MRC, Karthikeyan, Vijayaraj and the group. That was a roaring success. The crowd was close to 110. So this year, please, I would request the able audience to come up with some idea. The floor is open for this.
Hello. Jay was feeling great when we talked. He had something in his mind. We are all going to attend Tushki's marriage, son's marriage. Son's marriage. So, slip of the tongue is not thought of the mind. And go to the mark, we don't want to do. So what we are planning is, Saturday and Sunday, since at least about 80% of the audience will definitely going to attend the marriage over there. So we are planning to have our reunion at that time. So if you all give us permission, we have seen one or two places very close to Cochin. If the general body agrees and give us permission, we'll go ahead. Yes, Goa. See, one more thing, Jenny, number of us will be attending the wedding. And again for us to come out again within a month's time, it will be too strenuous for most of the whole years. So if you all don't mind, yes, Sheila? Sheila, say something which I can hear.
We are asking the younger Georgians whether they are going to have an attendance.
No, this is just an idea put forth by the president. And it's left for the general body to take a decision.
We need to have ideas from the
younger Georgians. It's beyond what we are going. Naturally, there will be a lot of Georgians who will be in Sailendra Bhaskar's daughter's son's wedding. But that is not the question. The question is who is going to organize something elsewhere where we can get more Georgians to join the association. If we can have some ideas from the younger Georgians, it will be better. We have a suggestion of Goa from Imran. We need the organizers, those who have, if you have a team, if your batch is prepared to take it up. The core OGA will back you. OGA crowd will back you. If you all are prepared to put in the effort and take the leadership, OGA should be able to back you. Normally it is in the first weekend of December. Normally it's the first Saturday and Sunday of December. That's the time that is ideal for everybody because it happens to be a time of holiday for everybody. We have one idea. We don't have to let it come forward and elaborate on that.
Hello, Tamil. December is Goa's peak season. To get a good place at our cost is going to be quite difficult. We got that also. Please.
The finalizing of the accounts and the compliance with the auditors.
Tamil, we got
Max,
Bangalore.
come here.
Bangalore.
Bangkok. Okay, Bangalore.
My wife won't allow me that.
Sorry, again a slip of the tongue. Okay, we'll decide on that.
Shirley, I'm sorry, Sheila, you're very lucky. Last time you said Kolkata, it was Kolkata. This time you said Bangalore, it was Bangalore.
They're all backing you. The finalizing of accounts and the auditors to be finalized. It has been submitted and finalized. Thank you. Any other topics from the old audience on the floor would like to come? Ordinary business to receive, consider and adopt the financial statements of the association as at 31/3/2013 along with the reports of auditors thereon. To consider the appointment of statutory auditors of the association to hold office from the conclusion of this annual AGM till the conclusion of the next AGM and to fix the remuneration. We have fixed Ms. Money and Code Chartered Accountants, OT, for eligible for reappointment. Okay, 2,000 rupees, fine. Proposer, and to be seconded by? We go ahead with this. 2,000. Thank you, Taman. Any other resolutions? Anybody on the floor would like to come and say some few words? Where's Noel French? Come here. Yes, come. The young Georgians. He is Mr. Noel French, who has come all the way from Sydney. 1969, he was the head boy and would like to say a few words.
Firstly, I'd like to say to the board and to the principal, to the group behind me, they've actually done a great job. It's absolutely a pleasure to come back each year to this very special occasion of the OTAs. I'd like to thank all the other groups that have come from Australia, Debbie, Darryl, Sharon, sitting at the back there, good friend of mine, from way back, and also Conrad. And all the young ones sitting out there, it's always a privilege to come back to the school. At some stage, come back and enjoy the friendship and the respect that's shown during this occasion. Once again, I'd like to just say thank you very much to everybody behind me. Thank you.
Come. Master.
Yeah, I'm very young, but I was just asked a few seconds ago to come up and say something. And just to annoy y'all, I probably will. Okay, so yeah, I passed out 2 years ago. I moved to Christ. When I come back, I see you guys using laptops and cell phones. No cell phones, sorry. Sorry, I think I was a secret. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. Okay, so no cell phones. They weren't using cell phones, but they were using laptops. They were using calculators as well, suspiciously like cell phones. Am I giving away too many of your secrets? I'm not going to be here anymore, okay? I'm just like, that's about it. I'm going to stay on back.
Yeah, Vikram, please.
Good evening to everybody. Members of the guys, as you all have made Bangalore next OG get together destination. So I just wanted to welcome everybody. I'm sure we try to put something together. Something Bangalore guys, I guess. That's it? Okay. I propose Matthew Murphy be the main convener of the. Anybody propose? I propose 2 seconds, guys. Kiran seconds. Can you hear? Okay. It's always a pleasure to come back to school, and this is the first time we've had the 11th and 12th class boys and girls here. And one very important message I want to give all of you all is that I passed out in 92, and it's about close to about over 20 years. And I've missed last year. Last year was the only reunion I missed. And I feel, spending most of my life here, it's so important. The alma mater here is so important to be a part of it. And I would ask all of you all to, participate in every event that brings us closer and closer. Because you have a variety of age groups here, and in alma mater, there is no senior, there is no junior. It's fun, get together, you have a really good time. And thank you, sir, for having them here. And one other very important, it was always good to find out what our school has done over the last year in education and in sports. So if there's something that you can give us nowadays, it would be fun to know what happened in that. We always do extremely well in studies. No, we always do extremely well in studies. That's why we have what we have today. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so welcome all OGs to the first weekend of December. Matthew Murphy is the main convener. So the little hair he has in his head, he should not have it at the time of the reunion. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys.
There's one minute. Before we announce the winners of the bread pudding, honey pudding, I request the team of Bangalore Georgians headed by Matthew Murphy to please come forward for us. Please do come. Matthew, Debbie, all the Bangalore Georgians, please come forward. All, Kevin, all the Bangalore Georgians, please come forward. So, on behalf of the OGA, we wish that the Bangalore Georgians give us one of the best offsite reunions ever. Give them a big hand, my friends. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, what do you do now?
Yeah. Okay. You're the patient speaker of literature. Once you become the coordinator of the offsite reunion, you have also won the award. Yes. No, you become the coordinator of offsite reunion and you have already won the award. Next is 20. Well, who's got 20? A big hand to Vishnu Balaji, who was lost last year's batch. And token number 8. I think this one Google. Congratulations to our secretary, Baba Praveen Pujara. Give him a big hand, my friend. Okay, that is prizes for third prizes are over. Now we come to prizes for the second category. Second prize goes to I am slowly losing confidence in the school management because all the present students are winning. Akash, second prize. Congratulations.
Now we come to the prize number 1.